Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Coffee Chat. This time I'm going to be discussing Star Wars. Not in depth, hopefully, maybe, we'll see. But just in general, I did see a YouTube channel talk about possible Star Wars fatigue, and that really kind of caught my interest. One, because I actually agree there is a Star Wars fatigue for me, at least, or at least the magic, the specialness of it is gone through what Disney has done. To me, again, there is kind of a fatigue to the point where I honestly don't care about any new projects that are coming up. So, if you watched my Losing a Fan Base video, I did say I was first introduced to Star Wars at a fairly young age, but that was after the special editions had already come out on VHS. After that, I kind of wanted to watch them all. I don't honestly remember if I did through Blockbuster or not, but they were good. I mean, that's what they were. They were Star Wars and they were unique. They were special. Later, when the prequel trilogy came out, as a young kid, I kind of enjoyed them. They were a little more slow paced than what I had expected, I guess. And by the time Revenge of the Sith came out, I was in my teens where movies had to be a certain type or a certain way, and by that time the prequels to me kind of felt meh. And at that point as well, the movies had kind of fallen off to video games and the books and comics, which everyone now knows as Legends. Is it Legends? Pretty sure it's Legends, aka bullshit. But I did play The Force Awakens, the Force Unleashed. Sorry, Force Unleashed. I did not like those at all. Story was very bland, and the controls, the platforming of it was very annoying to me. The ragdolling, and especially the first one was terrible. I got knocked over so many times and flung around the map that it got really ridiculous and really annoying to the point I wanted to stop playing them and rage quit and throw my controller at the wall. Didn't do that. Didn't do that though. But that's also when I started getting into the books. Uh, More so the ones after the Von Yagzong invasion. Sorry if I'm butchering that completely, which I'm sure I am. Where Jason and Jenna had to discover their own paths, and Jason went down the dark side because he saw a force vision of something greater that ended up being the group called the One Sith, if I remember correctly, and pretty much resurrected the Empire 2.0, I guess, where it was the Republic gone kind of dictatorship-ish. And then his sister Jenna had to strike him down and kind of balance everything out. I think some point in there, the Force creature Erebith, I think is how you pronounce it, came along. I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I read that series. Or that two different series. Either way, and even at that point, it was starting getting to the point point where it was like, okay, this is a bit much. This seems like a lot of Star Wars in a short amount of time. Not like now, though. I'm not going to say back then it was terrible, but it did seem like there was Star Wars a lot. But that was also because I was looking at the books and I was wanting to finish that particular arc series. So then we got a big break when the Disney acquisition happened. And since then, since The Force Awakens, it's been Star Wars this, Star Wars that, Star Wars everywhere. The old expanded universe stuff, aka the books and the video games, anything that was not on the big silver screen or the Clone Wars TV series was considered legends and non-canon. And if you don't know what canon means, that means official. So everything that used to be official with the books and the video games suddenly became unofficial. Which for some aspects that worked out just fine. For others, like making Luke the most powerful Jedi there was, and his character remaining the same, it kind of, ruined everything. Especially with what was done to Luke, Han, and Leia in the sequel trilogy. Luke's character was completely destroyed. But that's different video, different chat, different day. But now we've had, 5 Star Wars movies in just about as many years. If. Force Awakens, Rogue One, Last Jedi, Solo, and then Rise of Skywalker. So, yeah, about one every year. And then you had the Clone Wars final season. Now you have the Bad Batch. You have the Republic, High Republic stuff. I'm told that's in like different series, and one's an young adult novel, another's a comic, another's a kid's book, and it's like wrapped around all the same story, but you have to get each different version to get the full story. Makes no sense. Then you have the Disney's rides, their attractions, the Galaxy's Edge, which I'm told isn't doing very good because everything is buku expensive because it's Disney. Again, that's a different chat. And now you have the Star Wars Starship Experience, whatever, basically a cruise ship that's going to be mocked up to be a space cruiser, a hotel, like a live action role playing hotel, which is $6,000 for a night and a half for a family of 4, which is ridiculous. And now you also have more Star Wars stuff coming out with Force, Star Wars. Give me 1 second to look this one up because I completely forgot. Star Wars Visions. That's right, Visions. Where it's different, like anime styles from different artists. Reviews I've seen are different. Obviously, some are saying, "Oh, I love it. It's great. It's awesome." There's others that was like, "I like the first one. Second one was stupid, and after that, it was bad." To me, it looks cool. It looks alright, but there's a lot of stuff in it that looks completely ridiculous. Like in the trailer, I saw a guy with a lightsaber umbrella. Another person with 6 arms, like General Grievous in his 4. And I kind of went, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah. I'm gonna pass on that because I kind of hoped they would do like anime shorts earlier, but now it just seems a little late, a little late for me. I'm also seeing there's like 18 different projects coming up. There's Lando, Ahsoka, the Acolyte, the Book of Boba Fett, Andor, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff coming out for Star Wars the next couple of years, mostly for the Disney Plus streaming service. And to me, again, it's just so much. It's just for Disney, it's just a product. And I know one person not watching them isn't going to affect the bottom line, but to me, honestly, it is so much, and it is not fun anymore. It's not special anymore. It's just coming out too much, too fast, like the Marvel stuff. I enjoyed I enjoyed the first 10 years of Marvel movies until they started getting to the formula pattern. But now it's going to be the streaming services. It's going to be setups for the next major enemy. And you're going to have to watch everything to know what's going on. And to me, that's a little bad. So, like I said, to me, there is a fatigue, a longing for Star Wars to be simple again. But I know that's not going to happen with Disney. If we had Star Wars movies every 3 years, or I don't know, one every 3 years, that would be okay in my opinion, especially given the disaster that was the sequel trilogy. They had more time than planned it out. I don't know about the streaming services. I saw The Mandalorian. It was pretty well done. For what it was, for how it was operated without having the focus around Jedis and all that. Season 2 more or less was trying to figure out how to find a Jedi, but again, that's what it was. It wasn't, the focus was the Jedi. I didn't like the live action adaptation of Ahsoka. In case anyone's wondering, Ahsoka is my favorite Clone Wars character. And not really a particular fan of Rosario Dawson. I'm sorry for messing that name up as well. But she did a decent job. From here on out, I think Star Wars is not something I'm going to have to be watching, to be keeping up with, to say, yeah, I truly enjoy it as a major fan, as a big fan. I will keep the memories I have at heart. I will always enjoy the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy, but as for the new stuff, I think Rogue One is really the only one I enjoy because it was slightly different from everything else. Given the fact that it wasn't based around the Jedi and their struggles. It was the rebellion, and it did give more of a setup for the rebellion. So, with that, I am going to say thank you for listening. I hope everything sounds a little different. I make no promises because I'm using the editing program Filmora now instead of the OBS to record. So we'll see. Thank you again for listening, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.